Do you need something? Best of luck to you. Welcome home, you three. I'm glad you're all back, safe and sound. Ina, are you okay?
Oh, me? Yeah, I think.
Lack of focus doesn't just affect you, you know. It can affect your partners, too. Learning how to control one's emotions. That's a battle we all must fight alone.
Yes, sir.
So, how did the mission go? Yes, you did even better than I expected. That's exactly how I want you to handle dolls going forward. All right, I think that's about enough requests out of me for the moment. You're free to do as you like until the next mission. It might be a good idea to work on your skills at Cocoon, or explore the world outside the city. We also have instructors for every type of class right here in Central City. You should definitely check in with them, too.
Understood. By the way, how are the preparations for the Dark Falls defense going?
We're working on it as we speak. We'll probably need your help in the not-too-distant future.
So I guess we just wait until then?
I guess so. Oh, and this.
What is it?
It's some info about this planet, as well as some dolls' battle records.
I see. This should be helpful.
It's not very well organized, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
You bet. And if you find anything interesting in there, be sure to let me know.
Of course. I'll take a look.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you for coming, guys. You know, I never liked my dad's way of teaching me. He wouldn't let me join ARCs. He always used to tell me I wasn't even close to ready. I mean, I'm his daughter, right? Doesn't that mean I should be the toughest ARCs defender around? I never understood why he just wouldn't let me fight by his side. But during that battle back there, I finally understood. When Dozer told me to close my eyes and picture what it is I'm fighting for, I saw the faces of everyone from Aleo Town. Before that, I never even gave the question any thought. The only thing I wanted to do was join ARCs. And I think my dad could see that in me, too. I just wish I had figured it out sooner. Plus, I realize now, I never had any idea what fighting was really like. When that Noglet started glowing red, I just started shaking. I couldn't move. That's when I got really scared. Not scared to fight, but scared that if we're going to be partners, I'll just get in your way. So, that's why.
Aina, don't you remember the promise I made in front of Crawford?
What?
I said I'll join in too, and that means I'll always have your back.
Manon.
We will defeat that Dark Falls. Together.
Thank you. Manon. I want to get stronger. Like you guys. So I can take on the dolls, too. That's why I need your help. That's why I need you to fight by my side.
And like I said, that's been the plan all along.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Best of luck to you.
over here!
I mapped out the distribution of dolls from the data I got from Crawford. It looks like this forest has a lot of tough ones. The coast over here looks relatively peaceful. A little too peaceful for us, maybe. These lab ruins...
Message to all ARC's defenders. Confirmed reports of dolls at the Vanford Laboratory ruins in Rezel Forest. All ARC's defenders in the area, please be on alert.
This is Aina.
Oh, Aina, how can I help?
We'll join in on this one. What would you like us to do?
Great. Can you go to the Vanford Laboratory ruins right away? We need a situation report. Dozer's squad is heading to Rezel Forest right now.
Got it. We're on our way.
Lab ruins, huh? That just might be the perfect thing for us right now.
We have word that other ARC's defenders are in the area too. Please rendezvous and coordinate with them.
Roger that. I'm ready to go right now. And what about you two?
I'll get ready now. Let's meet when you're ready too.
This stuff's not half bad. Take it. Best of luck to you.
This place... Did people used to live here?
According to the records, people were here as recently as a few decades ago. But they abandoned it after a huge Dolls assault. If the data is accurate, I think we might be seeing some dolls that are new to us.
Oh, sounds fun. What? Did dolls do this too?
No, but we had probably better take care of it anyway. There should be a control unit around here somewhere.
I don't like it. Let's smash it.
Sure, that'll work. My, you're awfully aggressive today, aren't you?
Huh? It looks like it wants to join our side.
Sounds good to me. Let's see what it can do to these dolls. It looks like there are still some dolls. Let's move on.
We got them all, I think.
Let's press on ahead.
Where are the other Ark's defenders that Ran was talking about?
I'm not getting any readings nearby. And now the signal is starting to go bad.
There's a large dolls unit approaching the Vanford Lab ruins.
But I'm not seeing any.
Wait, it's directly above you!
What?
According to the data, that's a Didal. It's jamming the signal so I can't track it.
It's huge. Is somebody fighting it?
We'd better go too.
In that case, we'll take it from here. Get the injured to safety.
Thank you. Falling down.
Trial start.
It's huge. I wonder if attacking its legs could topple it.
You fought well, Aina.
Thank you, Manon.
The signal's been restored, and title kill confirmed! Wow, you did it! Just the three of you!
What was that?
Looking into it... Wait, what? We lost contact with Dozer's squad patrolling Rezel Forest.
What?
I'll check the situation now.
Ren, emergency call-up to all Ark's defenders.
Roger that. Crawford has authorize an emergency call-up. All ARC's defenders are to gather in Central City.
Got it!
Best of luck to you.
As we announced, in Rezal Forest, we had a reading of a large doll's unit. Looking over our records, we believe this probably means Nexalio has appeared. Yes, that Nexalio. The last time we dealt with Nexalio was roughly 10 years ago. The entire Alio region took tremendous casualties. That was the last we saw of it. Dozer's squad was on a recon mission in Rezal Forest. We lost contact with them a short while ago. What worries me even more is that just as Nexalio showed up, we got readings on dolls in every sector. What this means is we'll need to split our defenders up to handle all these new threats. It goes without saying that Rezal Forest will be the most dangerous mission. So, do we have any volunteers?
We volunteer.
Didn't you just get back from a mission? Are you sure?
Yes, we can do it. Right, guys?
Okay. Thank you. Nexalio is very tough. I advise you to avoid a head-on battle until you find Dozer's squad.
Of course.
Any other volunteers? Thank you, everyone. Good luck.
Best of luck to you.
I've marked the locations of the signals that could be Dozer. We've got several that we need to check.
Which one of these could Dozer be at? Let's check each one.
Yeah, let's. Scanning the area for Dozer's signal and nothing.
Okay, let's hurry to the next place.
Doll spotted! Look out!
Let's take them out before they leave the forest.
Trial start.
Looks like we got all the dolls in the vicinity. Let's go check another spot.
Trial start.
They've got a launcher up on the high ground. Be careful!
Let's take them out before they can fire.
I'm getting a reading from over that way. Let's go and take a look.
Not there either. Let's continue the search elsewhere.
How are your rest assigned reserves holding up? It's always best to have as much as possible.
Trial start.
Dolls!
A lot of them are long range. Watch your distance as we engage. Looks like we've got wounded ahead.
Hurry!
Trial start.
Are you adults? Have you come to help us?
Are you the only one here? Oh, wait a minute. Where's Joseph? I'm sorry. We got separated amidst the chaos of all the dolls everywhere.
Leave this area to us. You all get out while you can.
Thank you. Please, do what you can for Dozer.
It's not leaving any openings. I can't find it up close.
Success.
We did it. We beat it.
Once we catch our breath, let's take a look around the area. We've been looking for a long time. I don't know about this place. I never would have imagined this is what it would be like in here.
Maybe we underestimated this place.
Discretion is the better part of valor. We should consider falling back.
But then what about Dozer?
Manon is correct.
Crawford?
The quantity of dolls here surpasses predicted levels. At this rate, we'll be overcome. I urge you to prioritize your own safety above all else. Dozer would not be done in
Crawford? Come in, Crawford!
They must have jammed it, and with a strong signal at that. It's Nexalio!
It's about to attack!
Dozer!
Where are the others?
Yeah, it's just us right now.
Why would you be so reckless?
To come save you, duh!
I'd like to tell you why. Splitting up at this point could be more dangerous. In tight formation. Don't let it split us up.
Trial start.
It's working. Keep it up. Don't stop. Looks like it's right back.
Not backing down from this fight. Take that! Let's defeat it together.
Now's our chance, Ina.
Okay.
Right. Time to finish it off.
Success!
Thank goodness.
You did well, Ina.
Thanks, you two.
You moved well. You've improved a lot in a short amount of time.
All thanks to your advice, no doubt.
We've re-established contact. I don't detect Nex Alio anymore. Wait.
Crawford, mission complete. Heading back now.
Dozer. Yes, please do.
See you soon.
Best of luck to you.
I'm glad to see you made it back safely.
Couldn't have done it without these three. They showed up just in time to save my skin.
Thank you. All. I never expected you to actually defeat Nex Alio.
Crawford, I extracted the materials we need from Nex Alio's remains.
I see. I'll contact the development team right away.
What materials?
Ah, yes. I suppose I should tell you.
What's that?
What you're looking at is a secret weapon we are developing to combat Dark Falls. The photons that run through our bodies hold a unique power that both Dark Falls and dolls are weak against. But therein lies a problem. Dark Fall's gigantic body protects the core that serves as its weak point. which is why Garawa was not able to defeat it, even as strong as he was. Each individual Ark's defender has their limits. Thus, we got to wondering if we could use another method. Photons also exist in the atmosphere, and the quantity there far surpasses what's inside our bodies. So, if we can gather photons from the air, compress them, and then fire them like a bullet, we may be able to pierce Darkfall's body. In short, we'd be able to shoot compressed photons directly at its core. And this large caliber single-mounted photon particle cannon can do just that. We call it Central Cannon.
Get a load of that.
This is one of the reasons why I asked for your aid. Dark Falls will attack again soon, so we must speed up the pace of development. However, we're still lacking the materials to do so. To finish it, we require materials that cannot be found in the Aleo region. We must have the cooperation of Ark's defenders from other regions. I was hoping that you three would act as our intermediaries.
So, basically, you're asking us to hit up the other regions for help?
I will not allow you to go alone. Other Ark's defenders from Central City will accompany you. First, I would like you to head to the Eastern Rutem region. I'll fill you in on the specifics once everything's in place. Until then, please take the time to rest up.
Now, that's an order I can follow. Wow, the Rutem region. Wonder what it's like.
Best of luck to you.
To make a grave for my dad. Or, well, not really a grave per se. More like a monument. I want there to be a physical reminder of how my dad and the others fought for us. That way, the memory of how they protected the town with their very lives will live on forever and ever, I hope. So, I wanted to know if you'd come with me. You will? Thanks. Then, let's go. I reached out to Manning too, but no response. It sounds like Crawford is keeping her busy lately. so let's just go ourselves. First, we have to find something to use as a monument. Why don't we try the forest? There's a lot of enemies. Let's take some out to clear the way for our search. That's not the way to the forest. You know, this is where my dad and the others trained. They always gave it 110%. But they never let me join them. Dad always told me to stay back because I was still too green. So, all I ever did was watch everyone else. Can't say I loved that. I'm not really seeing anything we can use. Let's try by the sea.
Trial start.
Wait! Dolls? Let's get rid of them.
Success.
We got him! Alright, let's keep heading for the sea. This place hasn't changed a bit. What beautiful flowers! Let me pick a few.
Trial start.
What are dolls doing here? should do it. Yeah. You're asleep? I have an idea. Mind following me up the hill? Dad loved gazing at the world from here. I always looked up to my dad. He was my inspiration, my protector. I was so proud of him. This'll prove how hard he and the others fought for us, don't you think? Really? Then that decides it. Hey, thanks for coming with me today. This isn't like a formal reward, but I hope it gets my feelings across. Take it. I have to keep doing even better if I don't want Dad to get on my case. Here's to growing together.
Best of luck to you.
I didn't know you were here. I think I'll write in my ARC's activity journal now. I like to write down things like what enemies I fought today, or minerals I found. I keep track of my daily activities. I originally started by copying Manon after she showed me her journal a while back. But her journal is like super detailed. She keeps records of things like enemy weak points and behaviors, where she found which mineral, what it does, stuff like that. I I take a look at it once in a while, and it's really helpful. She's a really good teacher, too. A professor? Yeah, I guess you could say Manon's my professor. I mean, no one ever taught me how to be an Arcs Defender when I was in Alio Town. I think I mentioned it before, but my dad was always telling me I was still too young. But ever since Manon showed up, she's taught me so many things. I mean, all I've really been doing is following her around, but I've learned stuff like how to fight and which fruits and vegetables are safe to eat. Everything I know about being an Arcs Defender, I learned from her. That's why I think of her as my professor, as far as being an Arcs Defender, at least. But she's also someone I can count on, almost like a big sister. So that's why it's so important for me to do the best I can to pull my own weight. And thank you, too. Well, I better get going now. See you later!
Best of luck to you.
What are you doing here? Oh, okay. I come here once in a while. I give my dad updates about what's going on. Like, hey, this is what I did the other day. Or, hey, I'm thinking about doing this or that. Talking to him like that while I clean up the monument really helps calm me down. And it also brings back memories. I remember this one time I was practicing gliding by myself, and I got stuck in this really tall tree. Another time, I was hunting tames, and I got completely lost. My dad would always come flying to bail me out with this super angry look on his face. And then he would take me aside and tell me not to do that kind of thing. The people of the town would always stick up for me when my dad got like that. They'd all try to comfort me, and then go get in my dad's face for me and stuff. I used to hate it because I really didn't want any kind of special treatment. But looking back, now I understand they were all just doing that because they really cared about me. And now they're all gone. It hurts. I'm okay. They laid down their lives for us. There's no way I can let them down. Well, time to give my dad an update. Wanna do it with me?
Best of luck to you.
Hey, what are you doing here? I was here gathering fruits and vegetables, and I can't believe this pot is still here. Apparently the parts are valuable, so they get salvaged pretty fast. I guess this is where everything got started. I still remember that day. It wasn't even that long ago, but it feels like it's been forever. You dropped down from the sky in this pod. Then Dark Falls attacked, and Aleo Town was... I've wondered so many times since then. What would I have thought of the person I am now? There have been some really hard times, but I've made lots of good memories too. I've had so many adventures with you and Manon. I also like to think I'm a better Arcs defender now. I'm sure my dad would set me straight on that if he was here. But I just know I'll get to where I need to be if I keep pushing myself and never, ever give up. I just know it. So, thank you. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you and Manon. It's a little embarrassing saying it like this, but I've been wanting to express my gratitude for a while. Here's to more adventures.
Best of luck to you.
Oh, hey! I didn't know you were here. Just taking a little break. You too? Sometimes, I just like to sit here and people watch. It's so nice to see people chatting with friends and kids running around playing. Just sitting here and taking it all in fills me with this wonderful sense of peace. I really love Central City. It's great. When I was living in Aleo Town, I never had much reason to come here. Maybe it was because I was still a little girl, but Central always seemed like such a big and scary place. Now, I really love it here. I love all the operators, all the shopkeepers, the supply unit, the maintenance crew, all the researchers, all the kids, and the people who teach all the kids. I've never seen it, but I've heard there are people in an underground factory who make all the food and weapons. It takes all of these people to make this city work. So, I need to make sure I do my part for all the people who live in this city, too. As an Ark's defender. Before, I was the one being protected, but now it's my turn to be the protector. Oh, really? Wow, that means a lot coming from you. Well, looks like break time is over. I better get going. There are still so many things I need to do. Gotta keep moving. See you later!
Best of luck to you.
Oh, it's you. You startled me. I was just in Wrestle Forest, but I'm having a hard time by myself. Not only are the enemies tough, but they come from out of nowhere. And it's really scary. I mean, I'm not used to it yet. But I definitely think I've gotten better at fighting since the first time I was there. I remember how nervous I was. It was all I could do just to follow you two. I don't even remember the path we took that day. But I grew a lot from that experience, so I'm really glad I did it. I can't thank you and Manon enough. I know. Thank you so much. When I heard that Nex Alio had appeared, and Dozer had gone missing, all I knew was that I had to volunteer to help. I wasn't even thinking about enemies, or what kind of place Rezel Forest might be. When both of you agreed to let me join, it made me feel like I could handle it. I felt like just as long as we were together, I didn't need to be afraid of any enemy. My dad used to always get so mad at me and say, "You always act without thinking." But he also used to say that it was better than overthinking things and doing nothing. I think that's probably just how I am. Hey, will you promise to stop me if I'm ever about to do something really dumb? If I know you and Manon are there to put the brakes on me, then I'll be free to go full speed ahead. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad I have you around to help me. Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
You scared me. I didn't know you were here. I must have been so lost in thought I didn't detect your presence. I need to be more careful. I often come here when I need to be alone. The sound of the water helps me relax when things get to be too much. Of course. Everyone needs an occasional rest. I just wish I had done some things differently. I look back on certain things and wish I had done this or said that. I've done things that I wish I could take back. I know Aina thinks I'm such an amazing person, but All of my book learning is totally meaningless if I don't actually apply it. It's actually Aina who's the amazing one. She's gone through so much, but nothing ever seems to keep her down. A lot of people would simply shut down or let themselves be overcome by rage, but not her. I know she looks up to me so much as a role model. That's why I absolutely can't let her down. So I have to do my best to keep putting on a brave face, even if it's just in front of her. What am I doing? Why am I telling you all of this? I can't figure you out. You always act like you're not even paying attention. The truth is, you're actually taking everything in. I guess maybe that's why Aina feels so safe around you. Do me a favor? Please don't tell Aina about any of this. Maybe someday I'll be able to tell her myself, but that time isn't now. Promise me, okay?
Best of luck to you.
What are you doing here? I visit once in a while. I still can't believe all of this happened here. From your perspective, I guess it happened right after you arrived on Helpha. Aleo Town was a really nice place. Everyone was so warm and kind. When I first arrived on Helpha, there was a problem with the door of my pod and I couldn't get out. If it wasn't for Aleo Town Arcs, I'd still be trapped in there even now. Everyone showed up to help out, and they eventually got the door open. It was exactly the same as when you arrived. Everyone was so welcoming to me. They all seemed overjoyed that a new friend had arrived. And they couldn't wait to teach me everything about this planet. They were all so strong, too. Mid-sized dolls units were no match for any of them. I watched Garoa go up against huge Dolls units, 5 at a time by himself, and win. Just one swing of that huge axe, and... I just can't believe this all happened. I'm sorry. I know it affected you too. I try so hard not to show weakness in front of anyone. But with you, I just... Can I be alone for a little while? I'll go back to Central City once I get it together.
Best of luck to you.
I finally made it here. I'm sorry it took me so long. All my friends. Garoa. I've known about this place for a while. But when Aina called me while you two were building this, I just couldn't answer her call. I was too afraid to face reality. I have a feeling that I'm not really facing it even now. Not directly, anyway. Garoa used to always ask me to make sure I kept an eye on Aina. He probably didn't mean anything by it at the time. It was probably just because I was the closest to Aina in terms of age. I guess he just thought it would be nice for her to have a big sister. But now, that responsibility is a huge weight on my shoulders. I'm responsible for her now. I feel the weight of that. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Aina's gotten so good at fighting lately. Mentally and physically. She's doing so well working through her grief and moving forward. That's why I need to keep a positive attitude too. I have to grow up, because I have to set a good example for her. And that's the reason I came here. I promise. Garoa. You. And everyone. I swear to protect Aina, no matter what happens. That's the very least that I can do. for everyone.
Best of luck to you.
I see. So, that's what this is. But wait, wouldn't it be, Huh, I see. Then, in that case... Oh, it's you. You startled me. This happened once before, didn't it? Enemies never sneak up on me like that. You must be working on your stealth techniques. Well, anyway... Yes, I'm looking into something about the Vanford laboratory. A personal interest. Apparently, it gets its name from Crawford's grandfather. Before it was destroyed during the invasion, he researched and developed a lot of technology for ARCs. So it was named after him because of his contributions. The technology he developed is still used to power Central City and fight the dolls to this day. Everything we see here was destroyed in the massive dolls invasion. Vanford didn't care about saving the facility. He fought on the front lines so his friends could evacuate. That's how he lost his life. What an amazing person. It's hard to believe that Alpha just swallows up such great people. This place is so... I have the feeling that what happened here is the reason that Crawford is so focused on defense rather than offense. He's afraid of losing everything again. But I think that's the right decision. He's the reason that the people of Central City can live peacefully without fear. I want to be a part of that. Good. I had a feeling you might say that. I hope you'll be right by my side.
Best of luck to you.
Oh, you're here too. I'm doing a little homework on enemies in Rezel Forest. I'm trying to learn more about how the dolls communicate. They all appear to operate autonomously and independently, but sometimes they seem to operate as part of some kind of collective consciousness. Did you know there are certain dolls units known as command dolls? Phantasy, for example. As the name implies, command dolls give orders to other dolls units. They're the dolls' officers, basically. That next Alio that we encountered in this forest was an especially powerful one. According to the database, it's classified as a command unit. That time when Dozer had gone missing in action, it was sending orders all over Alio. Dolls units under its command all started marching on Central City at once. It was basically acting as a command tower. If we hadn't knocked it down, Central City would have been in trouble. I'm so glad we were able to put a stop to it. Of course, it's possible that we somehow just got lucky against all odds. Well, at least that's what it said on the report I got from Crawford. He's really done a lot of research on it. But the real issue is that... is this too much all at once for you? Alright, I guess that's enough for today's lesson. I'll let you know if I learn anything else.
Best of luck to you.
Oh, it's you. Good timing. Can I talk to you for a moment? I still have a hard time believing this happened. Alio Town just gone, just like that. The town was responsible for defense all the way from South Alio to West Alio. It covered the area that's cut off from Central City, and by the mountains. But dolls often attack from the sea as well. Even now, it's hard to predict where they might attack from. It was a tall order for the people of Alio Town. But they were always more than up to the task. Thanks to their efforts, Central City didn't face any serious danger for a long time. As you might expect from people with such responsibility, they were pretty tough. But Garoa was a cut above the rest. Mind, body, and spirit in perfect balance, and all at a very high level. His instincts were honed by experience, and he knew how to execute on them. Alio Town and Central City would do practice drills together once in a while. It was all friendly, of course, but things could get pretty competitive. I used to get matched up against Garoa often. I never did manage to beat him, not even once. It's true, not a single time. He left us before I could settle the score. I'm not sure Arx will ever have another defender quite like him. He was a force of nature when he fought, but he was so easy to get along with otherwise. He was warm. Just being around him was enough to make all my little worries melt away. All the other townspeople were kind-hearted too. I can't allow them to have died in vain. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Best of luck to you.
What a coincidence, seeing you here. Oh, I was just passing by on patrol. And also, reminiscing a little bit. I'm a Meteorn too. Just like you, and Manon. This patch of coast here is where I landed. How could I forget? I was so disoriented when I got out of the pod that I was a sitting duck. Before I knew it, I was completely surrounded by enemies. I had a weapon in my hand that I knew how to use for some reason, but I was outnumbered. They slowly closed in on me. I remember thinking I was gonna die right there, and I had no idea who I even was. And then an Arx defender showed up. He cut through all of them like a hot knife through butter. I had never seen anything quite like it. It was Crawford. At the time, he wasn't the head of Central City yet. He was just an ordinary Arx defender. Apparently, he happened to see my pod make planetfall and came to see if I needed help. He carried me back to Central and patched me up good as new. And he welcomed me as a citizen of Central City. After that, he taught me how to get by on Alpha. And how to fight. He sure was a stickler for the basics. That's right. I'll never be able to repay him. Crawford made me who I am today. I do what I do now. It's my way of paying him back. I need you to be in his corner, too. He's charismatic, but the truth is that he doesn't have many people who understand him. I'd appreciate it.